Inside Oprah Winfrey's insane Montecito mansion. The interior will leave you breathless, I promise. Oprah Winfrey, a name that's synonymous with primetime television talk shows. You've probably been living under a rock if you've never heard the name. Oprah Winfrey has long conquered the talk show world and has moved on to become an established producer, actor, and renowned philanthropist. The queen of all media was the richest African American of the 20th century and was once the world's only black billionaire. She has also earned the title of the most prominent black philanthropist in U.S. history. By 2007, she was sometimes ranked as the most influential woman in the world. When you've got a name that reverberates in modern history all around the world, one can only wonder where you call home. And so in this video, we take a sneak peek inside Oprah Winfrey's insane Montecito mansion. The Promised Land. Well, it's no surprise that Oprah's mansion, which also serves as her main residence, is located in one of the richest communities in the United States. The affluent community of Montecito is found just east of the Southern California city of Santa Barbara. When you find a 70-acre estate with a main 23,000 square foot mansion plus other buildings and features, having dropped a whopping $52 million for it, what would you call it? For Oprah Winfrey, it is known as Promised Land. How did Oprah Winfrey find the estate? When she first arrived in Montecito, she hadn't yet found what would eventually become the home of her dreams. That opportunity finally came in 2001, and it was a complete coincidence. Have you ever been to a home and fallen in love with everything from the landscape to the interior decor? As fate would have it, Oprah was asked to attend a Montecito party on the grounds of an amazing mansion. As she admired the scope of the property, she was utterly amazed by its beauty. She knew the owners of the property as she was their guest. At the time, the property belonged to Robert Velos, an aeronautical equipment manufacturing giant. However, he and his wife lived in the stone gatehouse, measuring 2,000 square feet. Also, at the time of the party, the property was not for sale. While most of us would go home and hope to one day be able to afford the property, Oprah Winfrey had other plans in mind. How do you convince a homeowner to give up their property when they never put it up for sale? Well, if you're Oprah Winfrey, you give them a $52 million reason to change their minds. With her $52 million offer on the table, the property quickly went up for sale for a few minutes and was bought almost immediately after. After the purchase, it became one of the country's biggest sales of a private home. Building her promised land. The Montecito estate was first built in 1912, though the grounds have had various changes and renovations over time. The entire property covers roughly 23,000 square feet. Viewing from the grounds, visitors can enjoy amazing views of the Santa Ynez Mountains and the Pacific Ocean. Today, the mansion we see was completed in 1959 and is worth roughly $88 million. It includes 14 bathrooms, 6 bedrooms, and 10 individual fireplaces. In addition, the home offers a collection of additional rooms, as well as everything from a wine cellar to a home theater. So first off, Oprah's new home needed a name. As Oprah walked along the amazing grounds of her new home with her friend Bob Greene, a fitness guru, she told him about her idea for a name. Oprah wanted to name the estate Terra 2. Oprah said it reminded her of Gone with the Wind. As catchy as the name was, it did not entirely resonate with Bob Greene. Instead, he turned her mind to look inwards. The idea that an African-American woman born into poverty in Mississippi could buy and own such a sprawling estate marked a humbling moment. But Bob Greene suggested, why not call it Promised Land? Knowing Oprah's story, it was a befitting name for a place she would finally call home. With the renovations and upgrades done, the mansion has a current value between $80 to $100 million. Features of Oprah Winfrey's Promised Land. There was no doubt she admired the beautiful home of Robert Velos and his wife, but Oprah had other plans for the estate design. So with many extra thousands of dollars, she started to renovate the property. The foyer. The main entrance hall of Oprah's home has a rich, extravagant banister wrapped along the sides of her white staircase. The entryway to Oprah's mansion is full of framed photographs of friends and family, all placed on the tables. The living room. One of Oprah's living rooms has French doors leading out onto a terraced area. Inside, there's a cream and gray striped corner sofa. Another living room in the home has a large L-shaped cream sofa dressed in gray and brown cushions, alongside a wooden dresser positioned against one wall. Home cinema. Oprah's house has 2 home cinemas, one of which she unveiled in a past video. It has an enormous projector screen taking up an entire wall, as well as a sofa and several armchairs. The reading room. Oprah has repeatedly stated that one of her pastime hobbies is reading, so ain't no surprise she'll carefully design a reading room to her taste. Books are properly arranged to keep the place looking like a mini public library. Oprah once filmed inside her study, showing off the chic white interiors, even down to her uniform book jackets stacked on the bookshelf behind her. Another photo revealed wooden flooring and a brown leather swivel armchair with gold metallic wheels. The kitchen. Oprah's kitchen is designed with wooden cream cupboards and natural wooden worktops. There's an island in the middle of the space lined with matching wooden stools. Another video taken in the kitchen showed metal bird figurines mounted upon one wall and a large skylight in the ceiling. The dining room. When you're Oprah, you can expect to host just about anyone in your home, from past and sitting presidents and A-list celebrities to other billionaire business moguls. As such, the dining room becomes one of the most important rooms in the mansion. The room sits opposite the kitchen and has a table that can seat 10 people. The table is large enough for 2 featured candelabras when needed. The dining room exudes grandeur with double-height ceilings, floor-to-ceiling windows with curtains draping along the floor, and an expansive dining table lined with wooden chairs with white seats. Closets. Good luck trying to separate women from their closets. When you're one of the world's most influential women, it only makes sense to have a closet that stands out. Shoes, bags, clothes, jewelry, just name it. Whatever luxury brands out there. With a snap of fingers, Oprah can have them all lined in her closet. Tea house. Away from inside the main mansion, we see her tea house. As part of her expansion project, she bought the next house and hoped to use the building to grow flowers. However, as it was being designed, she walked in and had a change of heart. Yep, Oprah turned a building into a tea house for friends and family to have a refreshing time. So if Oprah invites you for tea, expect to have an entire building to yourself for tea. Oprah has said she comes to this spot to meditate, read, and of course, sip a cup of tea. Interestingly, there are no televisions or digital devices in this part of the tea house. Definitely a good place to relax and take the day's stress off. Why bother spending hours watching TV when she's on it almost all day? Horses and stables. When you have a 70-acre estate, it's difficult not to think of extra features to occupy a significant land area. It doesn't matter if Oprah loves horses or not. She got stables built in her promised land. If the tea house becomes too quiet for you, you sure can get enough gallops and neighs from her stables. Trees and gardens. Although she converted her flower house into a tea house, it doesn't mean she has lesser love for gardening. Oprah planted 12 massive trees on her property, a symbolic number that represents the 12 apostles of the Bible. This way, religious connotations can always be felt wherever she is. Then it turns out she loves gardening. Oprah loves to plant and grow her veggies and plants. Her neighbors, family, and friends testify to her love for gardening. It's common to receive a big basket of in-season fruits and vegetables. Do you think Oprah Winfrey's Montecito mansion is worth the price? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section. Also, if you found this video informative and entertaining, please share it with your friends. And kindly give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more inspiring videos. See you in the next video.